Hey guys, today this might look dumb and stupid, maybe, but I want to do an experiment. So, you know these night lights that are usually meant for these bulbs? Well, today I want to test this bulb, big bulb, and this tiny bulb. And the glass shattered, but don't be alarmed or scared because it's not completely broken. As you can see, it's a Christmas light bulb in a mini socket of like what's this kind of globe, and this glass on here is what shattered because it fell to the floor. But I tested it. This came from a battery-powered candle, and we had to get a new bulb because this one broke. But I tested it by putting batteries in it, and it worked just fine. So, that part works just fine. So, let's test these and that. Because even though the glass is broken, like I said, it works because it's a Christmas light. Or what it's supposed to be. Alright, let's do an experiment. Now, we obviously know these kind of bulbs work in it. The paint came off a little bit on this bulb, but I have other colored bulbs, and this one's near the end of its life too. If I shake it when it's on, it could go out at any time. That's when it's hot though, so I'm not that worried about it right now when I'm shaking it, but I'm not going to shake it too much. Let's give it a try. And it also has a switch too. Okay, so we obviously know this light bulb, unless it's burnt out. Oh. Come to life! See, remember? I always have the power to bring back a bulb a few times. But after a few more times, ding, ding, R.I.P. bulb. I'm weird. Alright, so we obviously know it's going to work, okay? Next one. Will this work? Or will it not have enough power? Switch is off. Remember, it has a switch. I'm keeping it off until I plug it in. And let me get this set up. Alright. Plug it in. And give it a try. Whoa! Guys, it's working. Oh my gosh. This night light is working on one of those. Holy crap! Wait, let me read the label. Okay. It says 120 volts. Sounds just about right. It can power one of these. I did not know. I thought it could only run on these. The socket looked that small. I didn't know it was like one of those on like mini sockets that can handle that much, like on certain fixtures. Like one of them we have, and just one on top of the ceiling fan in our kitchen. Like, it's gonna make a video about it because these bulbs burned out on, like, I'll show you that later. It's hard to explain. So, this actually worked. And it works like no problem. That could be a brighter night light, but I don't recommend it in case it's not very good. Well, if it really takes that much power, then I'm kind of worried. But couldn't it, like, if these don't pop, and it's obviously meant for these, I mean, it obviously has, like, components in it, or something, what they call it, and it would recognize whether it's one of these bulbs or these bulbs. Would it be the same for this one? I don't know. Kind of afraid it's gonna pop, but you know, for you guys, I'm gonna try this experiment out. I hope you guys are still watching, because I don't want this to be for nothing. Okay, guys, it's in there. I mean, I don't even know how I'm gonna get out. Like, how I got it in was with this cloth, so I could cover my hands and not cut them when I was putting it in by the pieces of glass. I'm gonna have to be careful when I take it out, whether or not it's burnt out. Have to make sure it's off. plug it in. Ugh. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Pop out! Guys. Look at that. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells bad. Guys. Yippee-ki-yay. That just popped. Well, I'm gonna make sure the bulb's not melting. I need a lot of... Okay, I'm not wasting that. I hate to do this. Okay. Alright, it's not completely melted. But I'm afraid to take it out when it's hot. Is it hot? And it's not plugged in, so... It's not that hot. But guys, that was a big pop. A great burnout. One of my first burnouts in this video. And guys, I'm a techie. If you guys, like... I don't know if much of you have, but have you guys seen Photonic Induction, the YouTuber? The YouTuber in the UK that blows up everything? I subscribe to him, he's really cool, you guys should too. He like, goes, oh, I popped it! It's funny. Very first. That's cool. It popped? I don't think that's that safe. Hopefully my outlet still works. Hopefully this nightlight still works. Not that I use it, but I'm going to test it with this bulb and this bulb to make sure it hasn't fried the socket, shorted it out. Because if you look, it's a big pop out. Let me take this out, like, carefully, and we'll look at the after results. I hope. Normally, I mean, they designed them, when they create them, they designed them very well, so... I'm not worried about the socket being hot, so, but in this case, it's hard to say. Come out. It still smells fried. It smells like, one time I, had one of those, like, you know those toys where you turn them on, they have propellers on top of their heads or the ball or the saucer or something, and they fly up, and you put your hand under it, and it flies higher, and it comes down when there's no object under it. And when you put an object like a hand or something under it, it goes higher. Yeah, I had quite a few of them, and like one, the propeller broke, and the other one, the battery stopped charging. Third one, the switch broke out. And I think that's what happened to the one that with the propeller that broke too. And the fourth one was a disco ball. And the disco ball, when it like fell to the ground because it crashed into something, or it fell like because it wasn't balanced in the air right, flying right is what I meant. It crashed to the ground and the switch broke. I tried to get the switch back with a screwdriver, and the switch got farther in, and I accidentally hit the terminals with a screwdriver. It sparked, and smoke came out, and this bulb smells just like what the smoke smelled like. Because after I know I shorted or fried something, I like to sniff into it. I'm weird, but let's look at the after results of this bulb. I kind of knew this wasn't going to go well, because after I knew the socket could power this, I knew this bulb was screwed. But, wow. I kind of had a feeling it was going to turn black. I kind of want to do this again. I mean, there's more of these bulbs, but we barely have any. And it's for the candles, the battery powered candles. That's what this came with. So I can't do it again. But I want to pop it. I ain't having it. It's so cool. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but if you look near the beginning of the video, and after it, you'll see a big result. If you look at it now, it's very blackened. I gotta throw this away because I promised my mom I would throw it away. She probably already thought I threw it away because I told her. But I just wanted to say this video for you guys. I did this for you guys. This feels very waddly. Hang on a minute. Pulled it out a little bit, but I don't want to cut myself, so I didn't pull it out all the way. But it looks like I pulled it out a little bit. You can like see down to the terminals if you look closely. This camera will, if my phone adjusts. Focus. The bulb is like way too blackened. I can't really show you. But yeah. Let's test this nightlight to make sure it's safe. Alright. Switch is off. Screwed all the way in. Oh, that scared me for a second there. I thought I always do this. Like, at first I didn't think it would have enough power for that bulb. But then when I screwed it more to make sure, it's flickered on. I was like, oh! Like, that was like at first when I turned on this video. Like, I thought it wasn't working, but then I like plugged it in or screwed it on all the way and it was, ah! And so, yeah, I was like, the smaller bulb's screwed. Like, one part of me was saying, oh, come on, it's a protective socket. It can't, like, fry bulbs. And then my other part was saying, it's not meant to be a bulb like that or that. It's gonna pop it. And that part of me was right. And I knew it was gonna be right. Alright. And then the second time I screwed in, well, so, I don't know, I'm babbling too much, right? But I plug it in. It doesn't work. I'm like, oh, I popped it! I popped the nightlight! Screw it more. It works. Is it hot? It's a little hot. I'm gonna have to unscrew it with a blanket. Carefully. Try not to start a fire. Guys. I don't know if it's the smell of the metal from the tiny bulb. Kind of smells like fried to me. But if I smell in, it smells more thick. The metal of the sockets smell like fried circuits. It smells good because I have issues, but I think it's bad. But in other words, let's just try this one. Haha, yeah. Alright guys, this bulb, let's try plugging it in. See what happens. So, like I said, this one worked. And the socket smelled in this one. Like, it smelled like a fried circuit. I said that, but I don't know if the camera was recording. Let's try it! Well, this was working. I don't know how this one isn't. It's probably because it's an old light bulb. Hang on a second. Alright, so I tested it with one of these bulbs. And apparently, I tested it with a clear one of these bulbs, is what I meant. And yeah. Not saying it's broken, but I screwed in the clear one and it flickered a little bit. And it acted like it was loose, and I screwed it a little bit and screwed back in, and it worked just fine. Screwed this one in, and it flickered a couple times, but then I wasn't able to make it work again. So, I don't know. Let's try a little gift I have to show you guys. It's almost Christmas. Which one of these? red, blue, purple, green. I hope I get the Vikings one, because I don't want the Packers. I'm just joking. Just joking. No. Right, eeny, miny, mo. Kissy, your mind is out. Here, eat. Should I do the full eeny, miny, mo, or until I have to talk about the toe part? Eeny, miny, mo. Kissy, your mind is. I have no other way to swip it up. Pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna just decide myself. I counted up to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, and it was blue one. So let's do it. Actually, I might change my mind because second thought, like you know how I said about the ceiling fan. Let's show you. These bulbs are up there. See that? I almost hit my head on that stupid thing. I might put it away now. Put all that mess away. R.I.P. other thing. In, out with the old and in with the new. Good focus. Part moving around in there. That's how fried it got. I shouldn't be doing that. Not much of a difference. Throwing it away. Goodbye, bulb. That was a great pop. But now, since I want to save those colored bulbs for up there, because that's where my mom hinted she wanted them. I gotta save the efforts. I'm gonna use one of these. Alright, so I think I got it to work. Maybe not. It's starting to get a little warm. But last time, when I tested with this bulb, it worked a little bit better. Okay, question. How could a tiny bulb just pop and it would just fry the socket like that? Shouldn't the socket is like if it could handle those bigger bulbs, it should be able to, you know, like handle a little pop from a tiny light bulb. I guess not. Because it works with the bigger bulbs, but not with these. Unless you really gotta, like, put them in right. Like that. Seems to be working like no problem. But I don't want to use these till my blue one goes out. Because my blue one's older, but I really like it, but the paint's starting to come off, and what is the good when it's becoming one of these? Like, of course, it's blue still, but it's becoming one of these because the paint's coming off, but it don't really matter. I can have one of these, and it's, even though the paint's coming off, it just means I can use it up. It's getting old. It used to be at my grandparents'. And I don't know if it's used before or not. I think it was. Hey! Working just fine now. Guys. okay. I don't want to give anyone seizures. I'm keeping it like that, and I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so I know you guys are probably bored now. That pop was pretty fun if you kept watching, but this video is getting boring already, even for me, so I'm gonna stop this video. So you guys can exit out if you want, because all I have left is to test it one more time. Goodbye.